What's up, members of the Dynasty? It's your commissioner here. I could have typed this all up. That's not as fun. Just a friendly reminder on a few things that are coming up. Now, not as fun, but it's going to be a little bit harder to keep this discreet if you're trying to watch this at work. But anyway, friendly reminder that if you want to drop anyone or franchise anyone, that must be done by 11:59 p.m. on this coming Sunday. No late stuff will be accepted. I did switch up the process on Yahoo, so you should just be able to pick them up without having to wait for waiver claims. And then I'll adjust the salary as needed. So after Sunday night, no one can be dropped, no one can be franchised. So I'm still deciding on Sproles myself. We then have the draft and auction coming up 2 weeks after that. August 17, it's going to be at my brother's house. Durs, if you want to reply to all with your address. I don't know what it is. 2142 Fawnwood is my guess, but yeah, reply. So that's going to start at 2 o'clock. We got a lot of guys to get through. I think it's going to take longer than usual. And even before we get to that, there's a lot of potential rule changes I'd like to discuss. Some of them will probably get shot down pretty quickly, but I do want to just bring them up, and it's easier to get through these when we get all together in this league. So the first one, lottery process. I've been asked to open this back up as a possibility for giving the worst teams better odds. I know there's guys on both sides of it, so we'll discuss that. The trophy, I know we've discussed in the past. I've got some pricing. Trying to do it pretty cheap, but still not possible. If anyone knows of an engraver, that seems to be the most expensive aspect of it. Retirement process. Should we have to announce that we're dropping retired guys right away because currently there's no deadline for it? Keeping non-playoff teams involved. If you have any brainstorms on that, that'd be awesome. I've been asked to bring up moving the trade deadline back one additional week. Currently, I think it's between week 9 and week 10, or week 10 and week 11. I think prior to week 10. So it's been suggested move it back to prior to week 11. I know this one probably isn't going to get a whole lot of traction. I like the concept of home field advantage. We'll talk more about that at the draft. Moving up the draft to make it more dynasty feel, getting it done before preseason and all that. Now I know that there's advantages to waiting, but I think for a dynasty league it makes sense to do it earlier. Just my thought. And then the last one was doing multi-round potential draft picks. I bet you saw all the numbers, or at least I posted all the numbers to Facebook. There's a lot of rookies that tend to get picked up. I think that they should be picked up via draft if we're trying to be more NFL-like. Once we get through all that, we'll do the rookie draft, and then we'll do the auction. Looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. Peace.